Welcome to episode 0. This is Kaizen with Luca, and this episode is the introductory episode to this entire series where we will go through Kaizen. We're going to have episodes 1 to 3 be the foundational trilogy, and then we'll go into some of the philosophy of Kaizen. But this is episode 0. This is where you learn about me. This is where you learn about this journey that I want to explore with you. I want to take you on, and you can decide whether or not you want to go on this journey. So, I'm basically going to be talking about my, I guess, business idea that I have. This business that I am launching through this Minecraft series, and we're going to be talking about self discovery, self knowledge. We'll be exploring different concepts. We'll be exploring philosophy. We'll be exploring yourself. And in the description of each video, there will be an interest form. So if at any point you are interested in going on the Kaizen journey, you will be more than welcome to join me in that. And that option is entirely up to you. You can sit here, you can watch me play Minecraft and talk about Kaizen and go from there. But these will be 20 to 30 minute episodes, unfiltered. They will be unedited. So this is all just me talking, playing some Minecraft, and we'll be building something together. And as you can see, we've spawned right in to this brand new world, and we have so much to explore. And already, I mean, we're finding some odd structure here, which is very interesting. But you're going to learn a little bit more about me today. That's the point of episode 0, is to go through and talk about me, what this business is, and what this philosophy is as well. So, hello, my name is Luca, and I have a background in marketing and an MBA in data analytics, and I recently went through well, actually, I shouldn't say recently. I have been going through this journey, and it's called the Kaizen Challenge. It's something you can pick up. It will not gatekeep any of the tools, and I won't tell you that you should specifically, do what I am going to talk about over the coming weeks and months and days. But I went through what they call the Kaizen Challenge. It's a book. It's one you can buy on Amazon. You can buy it online. And basically, in 90 days, you will change your life around, or, you'll become a better person over those 90 days. And it says that you'll be indistinguishable from who you were when you started. Now, that takes a lot of discipline to stick with, and I will be honest with you, there are times where I have fallen off and did not do my daily journaling or anything like that. And I made sure that I got right back on that horse, and it takes a lot of willpower to do that. And it's really, a lot of people, I think, tend to fall into those ruts, and they just end up losing that motivation because they're like, well, if I can't do something as simple as this, then, I can't really do anything at all, and they just lose that faith in themselves. So that's why I wanted to create this business, and I'm calling it, the DBA, whatever is Kaizen. And I want people to find, community. I want them to find themselves, and, and use me as, or use the community as a way to prop themselves up, and we all help each other out. And that's really kind of the beauty of this all is, I tell people, or, well, I don't tell anybody anything, but a lot of people go through this stuff alone. And it's really hard to go through these types of things alone. And having a community and people to back you is really what makes self-discovery and change possible. Um, so I guess first metaphor of this entire thing is that we are leaving the comfort of land and we're journeying out into the open ocean, um, and that is what I'm going to invite you on over the next however many days, months, whatever that we do this, because this is going to be open ended. It's going to be daily, and it's open ended. So, what exactly does Kaizen mean? I have talking points that I'm looking at here just to keep myself on track, so I don't go too far from the actual main points. And I apologize if maybe at some point during these videos you'll hear my dog barking or you'll hear randomness going on. But that's the beauty of this all, is that I'm just here taking some time out of my day to sit down with you and talk about some of the hard things that nobody really wants to talk about, or maybe they're unwilling to talk about. But Kaizen, and we'll kind of go over some of this deeper in episodes 1 to 3 when we talk about the founding uh, you know trilogy of the what, how, and why. But Kaizen, Kai is change and Zen is good, so it means good change. And basically that is continuous improvement, and that is a philosophy, a Japanese philosophy that I'll get into at some point. But it's a philosophy. It's not something that is a productivity trick. It's really something that you can live by. And this entire thing, I should also preface this as well, that out of this, I want you to discover not only who you are, but also gain some tools that you can use in the real world, whether that is through this self-discovery, because oftentimes we find ourselves in interviews and they ask you, what's the time that you failed? And I'll throw this back at you and say, well, when was the last time you thought about a failure you had? And most of the time we don't want to think about our failures, and that is something that we need to think about, because that's where a lot of growth happens, is through failure and learning from that and analyzing that and moving forward through those things. So that is what this whole journey is going to be about. And if you have that interest, again, please fill out the form. It's just your first name, email, and then why you want to go on the journey. Second, is that this is a self-discovery program first, and then I am going to say this now, I will be also showing you ways that you can use AI to help you go on this self-discovery journey. And some people, this is a very controversial topic. I know AI is very controversial, but AI is here. It's not really going to go anywhere. And the sooner that you are able to learn how to use it in a way that is effective for you, the sooner you will be able to adapt in your job, look more valuable and have more value in job interviews. And all of those things will just help you along in your life down the road. So these are all extremely important things that, going into the job market, if you're in college or if you are an established professional in your role already, these are valuable tools that you should have and think about in your back pocket. So that is what this journey is going to be. That's what this Kaizen program is about. That is what I am building. And all of this stems from some very foundational things that you might have heard about, which is, the type of AI output that you put in or the type of information that you put in is the type of information you get out. Typically that's phrased as like, AI slop in, or slop in and you get AI slop out, trash in, trash out. So we'll be going through and kind of talking about how you can, have better inputs so that we are having more successful and better outputs for your AI chats. So that's all important there. And that's the whole founding philosophy of this. So a little bit about this channel, and this is not a gaming channel or anything. This is a channel where I'm going to be playing Minecraft in this series, and then I will be talking about all the different core concepts and ideas of the Kaizen philosophy, and a bunch of things that I'll be walking you through. So really, Minecraft is just our way of connecting and having a good time, because I could 100% just give you the whiteboard or chalkboard method, and we can talk like that. And I kind of find that to be a little bit boring, and Minecraft is really fun, and I want to combine those two things. And I am upset that I have not really found a sheep or anything, but we have some watermelons here, so we'll eat these. We have to watch out for all the monsters that could be here. So that's what this channel is. This is also not an AI tutorial channel. We'll be talking about AI, and we'll be talking about like how it's going to apply to us in our self-discovery journey. But I will not be showing you how to use tools. I won't be showing you how to use AI. I'm just going to be, walking through some of the different aspects here of how we can apply it and benefit from using it in a renewed sense. So other things is, this is going to be a daily conversation as we outrun these skeletons. And these are daily conversations about building ourselves, right? So that's the core focus of this. I won't be, shoving certain things down your throat, or, kind of pushing ideas on you. This is really, you're going to sit here with me playing Minecraft, and we'll be talking about different ideas, and, you'll kind of walk away with a sense of having gained something from this. So super important stuff that we'll be going over, and I hope that you do gain value from it. And I'm excited to go on this journey as well. So, and again, I'm just playing this game. We're thinking out loud, and we're doing this every single day, and there's no excuses. That is a horde of skeletons over there. My goodness. I need a sheep ASAP. There's one over there. So I won't just be playing Minecraft. It's going to start out with just Minecraft. So every time you come back to this channel, we'll be playing Minecraft. But this Minecraft is kind of the core idea of Kaizen, right? It's taking something where we have nothing to start with, and we're going to be building something over time. And that's the entire philosophy, right? We're going to be starting out pretty much with nothing. And, maybe you already have a good foundation for some things. Oh, my goodness. These are parents. Don't think about it. I'm sorry. There's a creeper there. This is all devolving very, very fast. So I got to dig a hole as soon as possible. But Minecraft is going to be one of the core games, so this is one that you will always find. So if you are enjoying Minecraft, then we will be talking about that. And then we will be covering a couple different games too. Like I do enjoy playing a game called Peak. Peak is a fantastic community game that I could play with my friends. So we'll be talking about that as well. And we'll be playing that as well at some point, if my friends do want to join me in that. But we have that, and then we also have another game called Town to City, which is just a very nice little relaxing city builder game, just to kind of switch things up. That's more of a long-term build game where we'll be building a city, and we'll be making it look very pretty, and just kind of walking ourselves through that whole thing. And so it's not just going to be Minecraft, basically, is what I'm getting at. But every game is going to teach us something. Basically, Minecraft is this idea of daily practice, building something. There's no finish line. And that's just the beauty of Minecraft, right? Peak is the community, so we'll be building out a community with the Kaizen program called the Garden. And what do you do in a garden at home, right? You plant a seed and you watch it grow. So we are all seedlings. We are all growing, and ooh, a little village, and that's the journey that we'll be going on, and that's going to be called the Garden. So eventually, we'll get there, and we will be, building that community over time. And as you subscribe, as you share this with your friends, that is going to be, us building that, and we're all going to be doing that together. So it's really, I can't do this journey without you. I can sit here and play Minecraft and talk to myself, but really the value comes in with you as the listener and me guiding us through this and going on it together. And we'll learn things with each other along the way too. And this is a commitment, right? I am committing to doing this every day, and making this every day. What the heck? I don't know why these pigs are all up on me. Maybe these pigs want to be part of the Kaizen. They're trying to join in on the fun here. But this is the commitment that I'm making, so that you know that I am committed to. What is going on? So you know that I'm committed to this idea of Kaizen, and I'll be here. I don't know, like I'll be here every day. I don't know if the posting schedule will be at the same time, but I will be here. This is insane. What is going on here? These pigs. I don't know what they want from me, but so basically, as I try to figure out where I am and getting back on track in this conversation, I apologize. But compass. This is going to start with the golden circle. Some of you, if you are already into this type of thinking, you might know Simon Sinek. He has something called the golden circle. The golden circle, and I actually might build here too. I do hear a zombie somewhere. It might be under us, but the golden circle is the what, how, and why. So we'll be going over that over their episodes 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll be going into our daily, which is going to be basically diving into all of the different things that I've noticed, that I want to talk about, that I want you to learn about as well. So I will not only be teaching this idea of Kaizen, I'm also living Kaizen as well. I am practicing what I am teaching and preaching. So don't think that, oh, this guy, he's talking about this idea of Kaizen and he doesn't, he's not following his own words, right? Like, it's just this type of gimmick. This is not a gimmick. I truly believe and care about this idea, about this philosophy. It's something that I talk about in daily conversations with friends, with family. It is truly something that has transformed my way of thinking and my way of life. And how did I just come all the way back around to that? So the consistency of this all is in the content. It is, how long we do this is the proof, right? And a lot of what we're going to be doing, it's going to take a ton of discipline. It's going to take a ton of willpower to actually achieve the things that we want to achieve. And I will tell you that this self-discovery journey, if you are somebody who feels lost, if you feel like you have a dream and you don't know how to get there and you don't know where to start, you don't know where to begin, a lot of the time we feel kind of how we feel in Minecraft, right? I mean, look at this world that we're in. Number one, this is an absolutely beautiful acacia biome. Maybe we set up a little shop here next to this village that we can always come back to, and we will build something great. And If we think about it in the Minecraft sense, there are a vast number of resources. There are, so many different tutorials that we could watch. There is a ton of ore in the ground. There's a ton of dirt. And really, we don't know what we want to do with it yet. Like, we have, like, the idea, if I can translate this properly, that we have all these resources available to us. So the question is, why do we not chase our dreams? Why do we not have the confidence to go out and do the things that we want to do? What is the thing holding us back? And that is just, number one, discipline. It's very hard to start those things. We don't know where to start. And most of the time, when we see how daunting a task can be, we often give up because we're afraid of failure. And that is where this whole idea comes in, is that this is a safe space to fail. It's a safe space to chase your dreams, and we'll be providing resources, and I am going to be using the Socratic method, which I'll dive into a little bit later, where I am not going to be pouring knowledge out onto you. I will be drawing the knowledge out of you, because you already have the knowledge, right? We're all smart. We all have potential. And most of the time, we just need that little nudge. We need somebody to tell us that we are capable of doing what we set out to do. And sometimes that's all we need to get started. And if that message is resonating with you right now, hit the subscribe button, join me on this journey, and let's unlock that potential together. Because that is what I'm here for. If you notice, like, I'm not there's no monetary motive here. Like, I am sitting down in front of my computer, and I have invested my time. I've invested a little bit of money for my logo, and I just want to help you chase your dreams, because I've had that help. I've done this plan that I will share with you, and we will develop a community together. And yes, like, at the end of the day, this is going to be a business. I will be 100% upfront and honest with you, that, yeah, like, I want this to be a real thing where I can help people, and I don't want it to be this gimmick. But I'm starting at the ground. We are just like this dirt right here. Like, we'll be building something beautiful, and we'll be doing it together, and this is just the beginning. So, episode 0, Kaizen with Luca, an open-ended series where we're playing Minecraft together and talking about self-development and how we can achieve great things, not only for ourselves, but in the scope of, like, community. So if you want to chase your dreams, hit that subscribe button, join me on this journey, leave a comment, share something personal, like what your dream is. My dream, I just want to, I have a lot of dreams, but I just want to help people see their true potential and their true value. And at the end of the day, that's really what I want to do, is just to help. And if I can do it, so can you. I'm just an average guy, nothing special about me. I work a full-time job. I'm not just going to sit here every day and play Minecraft as if it is my job. But that is what I will leave you with today as this beautiful sun sets. So I hope you feel something. I hope you want to join me on this journey. If you're unsure, visit back for episode 1, where we will be talking about the what. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So, signing off. See you tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day, and thanks for joining me here today.